So I'm Michael, I'm founder of Ancestral Cosmetics, and we are in Enniscorthy in County Wexford today in the manufacturing facility for Ancestral Cosmetics. Yeah, so Ancestral Cosmetics is a natural brand making cosmetics from beef fat here in Ireland. And we use the pure Irish beef fat that we process here in-house to make products like face cream, body creams, deodorants, and other skincare products. So we actually started in our home kitchen back in 2023. It was my wife, myself, and our 4 kids. So we started just making products for our family, and then we saw this as, an opportunity where I think the big step for us is when we discovered beef tallow or beef fat as an ingredient that you can actually use in face creams, because tallow is very compatible with human skin, and it's been used actually in skincare for 5,000 years or more. So that was kind of the big eye-opener for us, and we're like, okay, Ireland has the best beef. Ireland has one of the highest quality beef fats in the world, and beef meat in general. So like, why is no one doing the skincare from this high quality beef tallow? So we decided to start with that. And one thing led to another, started to turn from a kind of a side hustle more into a business. It was just 2 people operation, my wife and me. And we saw huge interest in the market. As people started to use the product, the results they got from just using the creams was crazy, like unbelievable, to where people got rid of acne or different skin conditions, and they just got great results using it. And we're like, this is a product. So we started making more and more, as much as we could in the house. But eventually we overgrew the kitchen and we had to do like the proper facility. So in 2024, we started employing people, started creating the system, started creating a company and more of a business. And this is where we are right now. We have around 20 people working in production, and we produce the products here every day. Unique thing is that tallow is very similar to human skin, which makes it very compatible as a skincare ingredient. And it's kind of coming a full circle, where even 100 years ago, most of the soaps, most of the creams would be made from tallow. And in the last 50 years or so, it kind of went away, and more plant-based ingredients and plant-based products came to life. But right now, tallow is becoming more and more popular because people are interested, what their grandfathers use, what their grandmothers use. So everything here is handmade. We actually start with beef fat. So we get the fat from the local farms, and we process it here in-house. We melt it here in-house, and then we use that fat to produce the creams. So everything is handmade. As we can see in the background, the guys are doing every step of the process by hand. We still make it in the same way that I did it in our kitchen back in 2023. It's just at a bigger scale, but the process is exactly the same. So essentially what comes in is raw fat, which we then process, and we do it in a way that we remove all the impurities from fat, because when you put beef fat on your, you don't want to put like a burger grease or bacon grease on your face. So we remove all the impurities and we melt the fat here, and we create tallow. And then tallow or melted fat is our main ingredient when we actually make the product. And then we combine it with beeswax, with Irish honey, with olive oil, with other ingredients to create different type of products. And we create everything here in-house. Yeah, it's a very big difference between grass-fed tallow and, if you could do commercial grain-fed cows, because the fat it can store nutrients, but it can store the toxins as well. So the diet of the cow is very important, where grass-fed cows are much higher quality, as they are for meat and for consuming. The same thing goes for the fat. So the fat is much higher quality. And that's why I think Irish fat is probably among the top in the world when it comes to quality. And that's why we are delighted to be in Ireland, to be able to make the product here.